Okay, this is the inside of an Omen 15 gaming computer. I will put the model number and the title of the video. This is mine. My daughter has an identical one, and her GPU fan, which is this one, is going bad. She games more than I do. So in order to figure out what voltage the fans are, since I could not find a definitive answer online, we took mine apart first. Just so she can keep using her computer until the fans arrive. So the answer to that, if you're just looking for that, the answer to that is that the fans that come with it are 12 volt. You can find these on eBay. DC 12 volt, 0.5 amps. And there is a service PN right there. And there's the 12 volt label. So that's what you'll need. Might as well order a pair if you're going to open the computer up. They're not that expensive. I wanted to make a couple of notes. There are some videos showing how to take this apart, or the ones close to it, but they missed a couple of points, which we discovered. One is that after you take the first set of screws out and you're going to take the back cover off, it is really difficult to get a spudge or edge in. These are well built and there's not a lot of gap. So the best place to start is in the back, where there are, I'm going to turn this upside down, where there are vents, because when you pry back here with the spudger, these flex a little bit and you can get it in there and then move around to the sides and get it working. The next thing we did was we took out the battery, and the battery you can see here, because getting the battery unplugged, which we thought would be a good thing to do while working on the inside of the computer, is pretty difficult without removing the battery. The battery, however, has one trick screw, which is hidden over there on the left, and it is underneath the M2 drive over there. So you need to take the M2 drive out over there to get the last screw out. This battery connector was kind of a pain to back out. So we had to do it really carefully, with a lot of patience, because these little tabs, when you pry on them, even with all a plastic tool, they look like they want to break. So just go a little bit at a time till it finally comes out. The heatsink is kind of glued onto some heatsink fins here. You can see what it looks like. You can see that on the CPU side is where I have fuzz. I don't game on mine, so my gaming side fins are not that dirty. You can see where the thermal paste was, but this thing was in here like that. And so when you take out the screws, there are some numbered screws here. These are captured screws on springs, so they don't get over tightened. Do them in order. And however, there are two extra screws hidden back here and here that you need to take out in order to get the thing, get it out. And then you need to kind of very gently pry it from here to start, because it will be glued down a little bit with thermal paste. And then sort of pick it up and bring it forward to get the fins out from under the lip of the plastic. So kind of go up and then that way. And that will save you some screwing around. Finally, when you take out the fan on this side, there is another fan screw hidden underneath the wires. You can see the post here, and that is that fan screw there, and it's covered by the wires when everything's folded back in. These wires here go into that little slot. So there are 3 screws. You can't obviously see the third one unless you mess around a little bit. So I'm going to go buy some more thermal paste, put this together, and then we'll know how to replace the fans in my daughter's as well. Anyway, I hope that helps some of you with this particular brand of HP computer, because I couldn't find definitive information on all of this. So maybe this saves you the trouble of having to take the thing apart before you order fans.